Hi, I'm Alex Bellus with IHS Automotive, and today we're here with a 2013 Audi RS5. Now this blue beauty comes with 450 horsepower in a direct-injected V8, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to talk about the technological horsepower inside the vehicle. Now this Audi comes with the latest version of Audi's MMI technology, and that features not only the rotary controller that we're all used to, but it also comes with a T-Mobile 3G data connection for online services as well as news and weather. Additionally, there's also 3D mapping for the navigation software, as well as a Bang Olufsen stereo system. So let's fire this baby up and see what she does. Now inside this Audi RS5, we have a familiar version of Audi's MMI infotainment system. Now, I say familiar, but if you're coming from a BMW or a Mercedes, it'll seem pretty counterintuitive because unlike the BMW and the Mercedes, this controller spins counterclockwise. But all things said, it only took a day or two to really get familiar with the system, and then it felt like second nature. Now with this version of MMI, we also have the Mmi Navigation Plus, which features a T-Mobile provided 3G data connection for things like news and weather, as well as Google POI searches. Now with this 3G connection, there's a SIM card that's stored in a little compartment underneath the CD player, and unfortunately the speed was a little slower than we would have liked because my 4G smartphone is actually faster. Similarly, the navigation system was a bit sluggish when it came to rerouting, which is surprising given the powerful NVIDIA graphics chipset. On top of that, we also have 3D graphics for downtown areas that show really beautiful renderings of buildings, as well as Google Maps overlays, which show nice satellite imagery as well. On top of this, there's also traffic information overlaid, and that gives us a clear picture of what the traffic flow is looking like as we're driving around town. Now, I don't mean to make it sound like it's all bad inside the Audi. With the MMI Navigation Plus system, we also have a 500-watt, 14-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, which can be adjusted to suit any listener's ears. On top of that, everything inside the Audi was beautifully finished and laid out to be very easy to use. Now, one last thing that's worth mentioning is that this Audi came with a proprietary media connector known as the AMI. Now, this is something that both Volkswagen and Audi do, and what this does is it plugs into the glove box and allows you to connect your iPod. But it's also worth mentioning that there isn't a USB port. If you want one, you have to buy a separate AMI connector for it from the dealership. Now with an MSRP of just over $77,000, most buyers of this RS5 are really paying for the direct-injected 4.2-liter V8 and the 7-speed DSG gearbox. Now, for 40 grand less, you can get the same MMI navigation system in the basic A5. And for those that don't necessarily care about the performance and just want a good highway cruiser, that may be the better option. But for those that really want to burn up the pavement, they'll want an Audi for its all-wheel drive that can really put the 450 horsepower to the road. For this and other automotive reviews, check out ihs.com/automotive or subscribe to our YouTube channel.